This episode of the Good Living Now podcast is sponsored by our friends at Kuvings. Now, I've tried many cold pressed juices over the years, but the Kuvings Auto10 has truly simplified my routine. Now, my personal experience is that it's simple to operate and quick to clean. Now, with the Auto10, I can make everything from nice cream to morning smoothies to sorbets, and I can even make plant based milk. Now, if you'd like to give it a try, use my affiliate code JUICEGUY at checkout to save 10% on Kuvings. All right, go ahead, grab your fresh produce and get your juice on. So guess what? This is day one of our 10-day green juice weight loss challenge. Now I'm getting ready to prepare my juices for the day. So we got cucumber, cilantro, that good old parsley, got some celery, ginger, green apples, and some lemons. So that's what we're gonna juice for today. So the first thing we gotta do is we gotta clean this produce because we don't wanna be ingesting no pesticides while we're trying to detox our bodies. So we're gonna clean all our produce, and I'll use this plant-based fruit and veggie cleaner, but you don't have to use that. You can use what you already have in your kitchen. So if you got some vinegar and some baking soda, you can use that. So we just want to make sure we clean it because organic or not, if you ain't growing your own produce, you don't know what's in it. So this is what I use. It's a fruit and veggie wash, and it cleanses soil, wax, and pesticides. So you know, sometimes you got those apples or maybe lemons that are not organic and they got the little wax on it. This is gonna get rid of that. So normally you want to drink between 72 to 96 ounces of juice per day, but you can drink as much juice as you want. You're not limited to 96. It really depends on your activity level. So if you're working out and are running, you can even do more. So just listen to your body. But typically, most people drink between 72 to 96 ounces. Now, this is probably going to give me about 90 ounces of juice. So this will be more than enough for the day. Now, if this is your first time doing a juice cleanse, there are a couple of things you should know. Now, the first 2 to 3 days is going to be the most challenging because, we're used to eating and snacking. And so you're going to, want to do that. And here's the thing that I tell people to do: stay away from the TV. Because if you see all those food commercials, guess what? You're going to want to eat some of that food. So stay away from television programs where you might be triggered. You might see a Red Lobster commercial and all that other stuff. And next thing you know, you're in your car on your way to the Red Lobster. But the key is you want to stay hydrated. Drinking herbal teas. Not only does herbal teas have a lot of antioxidants, they can also, some herbal teas can help curb your appetite. So drink as much juice, herbal tea, and water as you like. And if you want something warm, just have some warm water and lemon. That's really good. And that's really good for your digestion. And the reason we start our juice cleanse on a Friday is because most people are off on the weekends, and you might be making a lot of bathroom runs. So depending on your level of toxicity, if you have a lot of toxicity in your body and a lot of inflammation, you could have a health crisis. Now, what that is your body will start to release toxins and it'll feel like you're getting sick. So you may start to have like cold and flu-like symptoms. And a lot of people get scared and thinking that, oh my God, something is wrong. Well, no, everything is right. It's just the toxins that are coming out of your body. And so that normally happens like the first couple of days. Also, some people have headaches. So if you drink a lot of caffeine a lot, and you're not going to have it for 10 days, the first couple of days you may get a slight headache. And the key is to just stay hydrated. Just stay hydrated, and you'll be okay. And another key to this challenge is to stay busy. And one of the things that, I encourage people to do, if you go to the gym, continue to work out. Just don't do any heavy resistance training. You just want to do light weights because you're not going to be having enough calories and to sustain like a heavy workout. So just do light resistance training. Walking is really good. And one of the things that you're going to find while you're on this challenge is that your sleep is going to be incredible. You're going to have all this energy. When I tell you your skin is going to be glowing, folks going to be looking like at you like, what happened? What's going on with you? green juice, you're going to have all this energy and mental clarity. So it's going to be all good. So if the first couple of days are a struggle, just think about the benefits that are going to come, because by day 4, you're going to be really feeling it, seeing it. Normally I juice the whole lemons, but this one is not organic. So I'm going to cut the skin off. But one of the real benefits that most folks look forward to during the 10-day green juice weight loss challenge is the weight loss. Now, most people lose between 7 to 12 pounds during the 10 days. Now, we had one person, she lost 21 pounds during the challenge that we did several months ago. But that's not typical. Most people lose between 7 to 12 pounds during the challenge. So all of the green juices are located on my website. Now, you don't have to stick to those recipes. You can mix and match or create your own. So if you have a favorite green juice that you like, make that. The key is to use green juice because they're filled with chlorophyll, which really helps with your metabolism. So they're great to help speed up that weight loss process. And they have all kind of other benefits. So now there are 2 types of juicers. There's a centrifugal juicer, and then there's a masticating juicer. Now, the difference is with the centrifugal juicer, the juice will only maintain its nutritional value for 1 day. So it's best to drink that juice in 1 day. Now, with the juicer like this, which is a masticating juicer, the juices will last in your refrigerator for 3 days. So that's the difference between the 2. So the key to a successful juice fast is in the preparation. You want to have your juices ready and available to you so you can just grab and go, because if we wait until we're hungry and we start juicing, we might be tempted to go and get something out of the cupboards. You want to make sure that you have your juices prepared in advance. So over the 10 days, if you've never done a juice cleanse, you may slip and have used something that is not a part of the juice cleanse. You may slip just maybe out of just habit and end up finding yourself somewhere eating something like, oh man, wait a minute, I'm doing a 10-day juice cleanse, and it comes to you. And the thing is, this challenge is not about perfection. It's about progress. So if you slip and eat a bowl of cereal or a bag of chips, just get back up and you start off. Just continue on. Just don't give up. If day 3 you slip and have some cereal, then you're just like, I'm quitting. No, just keep going, because it's about progress and not perfection. One of the places I like to get my produce from is the farmer's market, but I also like going to the international market because the prices are a lot more affordable. But juicing doesn't have to be expensive, particularly when you're juicing things that have a high water yield, like celery has a lot of water in it. Cucumbers have a lot of water, so they're going to yield a lot of juice. So those things aren't going to be that expensive, and you're going to get a lot of juice from them. So as I said, most people drink between 72 to 96 ounces of juice. Now this is about 86 ounces. So this large glass is 32 ounces. Look at all that good vitality, all that good green juice. And the smaller glasses are 18 ounces. People always ask me, where I get these glasses from? Get them from Amazon. All right, day 1, let's get our juice on. That's good.